เอาละครับสวัสดีท่านผู้ชมครับวันนี้เราก็อยู่กันใน The Hogwarts Legacy นะฮะพาร์ทที่3แล้ว
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it.
สารพัดที่จะเก็บหา
I'll give you a
ของ
brief
ที่
lesson in
ปริศ
conjuring.
นาที่เราไม่รู้จักสามารถ
The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
โอเคเด็กของเด็กบาร์เด็กบาร์เอฟเด็กบาร์เสกของ
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Yeah. Nothing to identify. For now, at least.
Ow. Oh, นี่คือห้องเราเหรอเนี่ยโอเคครับเฮ้ยอ้าวตั้งได้อันเดียวเหรอเอาตัวเดียวคือจบนะหรือของกดไงวะเมื่อกี้อ๋อ ไอเทมอยู่เลย ชิบหาย
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
โอ้โหผมยักษ์อะไร ตั้งทำไม
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
ถ้าเราไม่ใช้ อะไรวะเอาตัวนี้ไปไกลๆนะกดมั่วไม่ได้นะครับหายเลยเปล่าวะ
I'd want to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
เดี๋ยวนะอาจารย์กำลังเพลินอยู่ยังรู้เดี๋ยวตัว
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.เดี๋ยวจะลบ
I'm ready.
You can acquire it by vanish. Return to me.
I have.
Go. You can conjure it. Why don't you try it?
หนังตกแต่งผนัง
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured every.
I think you're ready to. The altering spell will allow you to customize. You. Let's get.
โอ้ยคาถาใหม่อีกแล้วจัดไปเลย อะไรเนี่ยหาเปลี่ยนรูป
Just aim your wand at any conjured item. Perform the altering spell to customize it.
โอ้เปลี่ยนขนาดได้ด้วยขนาดได้ยังพูดกับตัวนี้เล็กๆดิอ้าวเปลี่ยนโบไดขนาดไปว่าเปลี่ยนสี
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. From a bit of ambience. Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said... like the...
Oh, sounds perfect.
โอ้โหไม่ต้องทำให้นี่ทำแทนเปลี่ยนเป็นแบบคันที่ให้เราเนี่ย
Quite. Of course. Now.
Thank...
Indeed.
บินไปไหนมันหนังสือผู้บินได้ไปไหนสื่อบินหายไปแล้วครับโอ้ขยายห้องใหญ่ขึ้น
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
โอเคอ๋อ นี่คืออีกห้องหนึ่งอ้าวรัวแล้วกู
Accio.
คือพวกนี้จับไม่ได้
Reparo. Revelio.
What's this one about?
Ugh.
ต้องถมไก่ไหมเนี่ย อันไหนวะ โ ลองวิ่งแล้วกันจะได้จำแผนที่ด้วยชั้นล่าง
In Transfiguration, I switched the writing.
Oi! Can you help me?
ก็อยากช่วยจะไปทำเควสหลักก่อนไปคราวนี้
Revelio.
ไข่มัน ไข่มันมาต้มมาในห้องน้ำเลย
How nice to see you, my young friend.
ตอนไหนเราได้คาถาปลดล็อกพวกกล่องนี้
Expelliarmus. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
อาจารย์มาเลย
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Revelio.
ขโมยกันไปขโมยกันมา
Where are the two of you headed? No. I shall see there.
มาแล้ว
To think it was beneath us all this time.
อยู่ใต้ตีนเรามาโดยตลอดนั่นเหรอเดี๋ยวสักทีข้อมูลในตำนานเราคุยกันนะการ
This looks promising. map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful and do not tell anyone where you're going.
ห้ามบอกใครว่าเธอมาเป็นผมแผนที่สำเร็จโอ้โคตรไกลเราวาร์ปได้
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
ใครพูด
Revelio.
ปั่นเนี่ย
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio.
แอบนี่จริงด้วย
Or, I suppose we could charge right into their mist.
Revelio.
เมื่อกี้ทำพลาดเลยกูฆ่ากอบลินไปหรือกอบลินเอาไว้ให้ศาสตราจารย์
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
เขียนไหนวะเลยวะ
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
เห็นว่าบาทเอ็กตูคาลัดคืออะไรวะคาลัดคืออะไรครับขออีกทีหนึ่งดิอะไรนะศาสตราจารย์
Fright out. I suppose we could charge right in. It's going to take more than that to stop him.
I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Who do you think you are?
เต็มที่เลยศาสตราจารย์
Something here. Ramrock said so.
Revelio.
Something here. Ramrock said so. Rather unwise coming back this way. You are postponing the inevitable.
Potato.
Lucky, that's all.
Accio.
Ramrock, will you take us? What an unfortunate disappointment.
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Confringo. Incendio.
Let's get this over.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names?
will draw
Why
blood.
here?
Easily diverted.
Pity. Incendio.
I should have been. When are you going to give up?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. You only have Ranrock to blame.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Accio. It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if we don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
เราต้องไปฉายเดี่ยวนะครับ
A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
ทำบททดสอบเปอร์ซิวันและเคม
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
โอเลมเฝ้าสุสาน
Potato! These look familiar. Accio! Protego! Accio! More statues.
Ui.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Not making this easy on me.
อึดอยู่แล้วเนี่ย
Accio.
ดึงตัวเองไปได้ไงวะเนี่ย
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio.
เกม2 โลกไปเลยไปตรงนู้นไปตรงนู้นเพราะกูจะดึงไอ้นี่ไปนู่นได้ไง
Accio.
ผ่านกระจก
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Accio.
อ๋อนี่
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Accio.
เอาแต่ว่าจะไม่เอาของ
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio. I'll never get used to these floors. Expelliarmus! Protego! Revelio! Accio!
ไปกูก็ตายดีแปลว่าไปนู่น
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Accio! Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how? Whoa. Accio!
เอ้าหายไปไหนวะเอ้า
on the other. That ought to work. Accio!
ไอ้เหี้ยตกเขาหาย
Accio!
อ๋อ2 อันมันดันกันเองได้ขนาดนี้วะถึงไม่ถึงเลยดาเต็ม
Revelio.
ยาเยอะๆอย่างนี้สู้บอสแน่เลยบอสแน่ๆนั่นไง
Don't like the look of this. Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
กดอาวุธแล้วไปยิงกดอาวุธแล้วไปยิง
Expelliarmus!
เหี้ย
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
ต้องการเลือกผู้นั้นเป็นยิง
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
ผ่านครับอันทดสอบหนึ่งพัซโซก็ไม่โหดเท่าไหร่แต่ก็พอได้
What a relief.
พอดิกลิ้นได้ครับไม่หัวร้อน
Another pensive. Revelio.
ตาพอดีเดินไปถึง เด็กคนนี้ที่ว่าเป็นรุ่นพิเศษนะครับจะเรียกว่ารุ่นพิเศษแล้วกันก่อนเราเนี่ยการสอนโดยปรมาจารย์
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs
เขา
peace.
ต้องการเสาสวยๆพวกนี้หรอก
What if I could help him,
ถ้าข้า
Professor?
สามารถช่วยเขา
You
ได้
do
ล่ะ
so much for your father already.
ถ้าจะทำเพื่อพ่อเจ้ามันยังไม่พอหรอกครับ
I want to take
ข้า
away
ต้อง
his
การ
pain.
กำจัดความเจ็บปวดเขาออกไปอย่าบอกนะใช้
It is tempting, I
เวทมนต์
know,
ต้องห้ามชุบชีวิต
to
คนตาย
use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach. Welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
โตไวเป็นสาวแล้วตอนนี้มาเป็นความทรงจำที่แค่ถึงตอนเป็นศาสตราจารย์
Another memory.
ได้ความ
Now
ทรง
to
จำ
find a way out of here.
มาทำออกจากที่นี่กันเถอะ
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Gấpมาแล้วจ้า อ้าวศาสตราจารย์เพิ่มมาอีกหนึ่ง
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor. Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
Goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any.
For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Before you go...
กลับไปเรียนหนังสือ
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Thank you, sir. ต่อให้ก่อนเลยยังไม่หิว กินก่อนเลยยังไม่หิวหาเล่มมือจำเลยอยู่กลับมาที่สถาบันออกฟอร์ดแล้วแฮร์รี่พอตเตอร์แล้วไหนอาจารย์คนไหนไม่รู้จักใครเนี่ยมาดาโคกาวะใครวะนี่อาจารย์ปรึกษากาลิสเดี๋ยวอีกท่านหนึ่งอาจารย์ฟริกไม่ได้แปลด้วยภารกิจคือแล้วเนื้อเรื่องเพิ่งไปแค่ 19% นะครับเล่นไป5 ชั่วโมงเน็ตกระเตื้องเล่นจริงๆถ่าย48 ชั่วโมงน่าจะจบแบบฟาสต์เทรเวลนะไม่ได้จบแบบมีเล็กย่อยเรามาดูกันว่าภารกิจเราภารกิจหลักหมดแล้วจะเป็นการอ่านแมวคานิว่าถูกใจแมวยันเพื่ออยู่พุ่งจังหวัดเป็นกันทั่วโลกครับ
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
How am I meant to concentrate on potions when Professor Sharp is so intimidating?
การกระเพกรอบก่อนเราไปขโมยขนนกมาให้เพื่อนปรุงยานะครับการแค่เตือนรอบนี้ผมจะไม่ขโมยเรียนแล้วเหรอเนี่ยเรียนแค่นี้ก็ได้สกิลอ่ะไม่ใช่ภารกิจ
Revelio.
รายการมีอะไร
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignment.
Good. You should be... Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should... Perhaps... not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
อาจารย์การสอนแค่นี้การผลักเนี่ยนะมันหน่อย
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't.
ใส่ได้ป่ะ
Professor Sharp.
Sorry to hear that. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons. Best be off. Next.
เอาเตือนมันนะครับ มันหลอกเรารอบนั้นอาจารย์ก็
Accio.
ไปง่ายตัดก็มีเขาจะสกิปไปสุด
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set.
Revelio.
I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
ให้กวดจากร้านโอ้ต้องไปนู่นห้องน้ำห้องนอน
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, hard work and good luck go hand in hand.
ร้านนั้นมันไม่เปิดรอบก่อนนะเรามาประตูไม่เปิด
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Revelio.
มา
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
เอาหมดครับ
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up, you seem to be a flyer who might be...
Go on.
I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you... What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned... An ideal situation for... I could complete work on my first upgrade.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to... The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch... Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the block.
Confringo!
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Complete the tasks I've given you and then meet me in my classroom to learn Diffindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? I tried to help him one. Why is he roping you into it? Caught wind of you showing off?
Seems someone's jealous of my...
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be happy.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record. Success. This is rather fun. Excellent. Did it. Brilliant. Made it. That wasn't too bad.
That's not. You must have.
Surely my... Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps. But you just check. We'll.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Success. This'll take some getting used to. Oh, blast. This is rather fun. Excellent. Made it. Brilliant. fun. This is rather fun. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
The young today aren't willing to put in the work. Too busy with fizzing whiskey, if you ask me.
Who needs keys when you know
You're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Wheats, I was able to...
Incredible! Miss...
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of... I will say that it tended to...
Oh, thank you. Even the naysayers.
I'm excited to hear...
how to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh! Although I hear your...
I suppose you could...
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can...
Revelio.
From the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against the... Second, as macabre and hideous as a demigod. You, however, have seen how they have... In fact, I know of 2 statues, right? Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my...
Okay.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct?
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital.
Áo ได้เฉยเหรอยังไม่ได้
Aloha Mora.
ไหนวะนี่ได้ยังไง
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and aspidate. You say that every year, Matilda.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm and so. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. I don't have tales of resource to send them my way, though.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? And Ravenclaw would not have been back.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless... Of course, I first suspected, but...
It's definite.
Now,
Understood.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery. Ghastly demiguise statues.
สะพานนี้ไหม